we're going to be watching the WebMD Return to Office video because I've not seen it and it's kind of popular right now.
Many of you have come back to the office, and we've noticed it's made a big difference. Unfortunately, too big of a group hasn't returned. We're getting...
Okay, so first off, I worked from home. I'm someone who, I was graduating college during COVID, graduated college, and started my own business immediately. Wasn't quite making enough money, so I went and I worked from home for 6 months to make enough money to then be able to promote my business and then make enough money to then quit and return to my business. And as someone who spent that entire time working from home, I loved it. I loved every moment of it. And that's something that I discovered earlier in my life. When I grew up through the American public school system, and I had to go into school at 7 o'clock every day. We had 8-hour theater rehearsals most nights. Sometimes we'd be lucky with like 3 or 4 hour theater rehearsals. I was spending all day at school, and I was sad. I mean, I was around people I didn't really like very much. I had to deal with my own hormones and anger, and I just could not be in the same environment for that long every single day. But then I went to community college, and my community college allowed me to take online classes and hybrid classes, and I ended up losing 40 pounds. I mean, I gained a lot of it back from COVID depression, but I lost a ridiculous amount of weight. I was a week ahead in all of my work because I was working from home. I was able to play a whole bunch of video games, and that's when I started a hobby of watching classic television shows from my childhood. Working from home in general is great. Some people need the structure of an office, and I completely understand that. But me, there's a lot of people out there like me who've realized that they can live their lives working from home, and plus company profits have soared through the roof with people working from home.
More serious about getting everyone back into the office for the simple reason that we're better when we're together. We move faster, we get better results, and the executives are going to tell you more about that right now. Okay,
so that's not true. We're not better together. We're not better. We're not faster. We're just not better in the office. That's not how that works. That's not true at all. In fact, you lose money with people going to the office. And people are already coming out on TikTok all the time and saying, gee, I really hate working in this office. I really hate spending 30 minutes having to wake up, do my hair, take a shower, do all of that, and then 15 minutes making breakfast and eating breakfast, and then the commute there to work. Most people don't work within 5 minutes of their house. Most people are going to have to take 15 minutes, and if they work in the city or live in the city like I do, then that's probably going to be 30, 45 minutes just to go through traffic because everyone else now has to get to the office at the same time. Meanwhile, with work from home, you can wake up, you can do that morning routine if you want to, or you can just wake up and hop right onto your computer. Let's see what else they got.
We need you ready and present, and we need it now.
Working together face-to-face helps us create ideas faster and better.
Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. We need you ready and present, and we need you now. It's so demanding from a high-level management person who may or may not have ever had the experience of working as a worker. When you say, we need you, and we need you now, it just sounds so rude. It's like, it doesn't sound like desperation, like, oh, this company won't run without you. It sounds like, you're gonna get your ass in here right now.
So we have new products and new offerings for our customers.
We're able to collaborate and help each other to be better leaders.
We all know when we spend more time together, we end up creating better solutions for our clients.
All right, Steve, buddy, you look like they're holding you at gunpoint, which I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't be too surprised if they were holding you at gunpoint, but man, that... oh, I'm going to talk as fast as I can and have absolutely no expression whatsoever. I'm not excited about going back to work in the office, and you can tell. And also, there's a guy with an AK-47 standing behind the camera. Save me.
It propels us into meeting our business goals, and we definitely have big goals for 2024, and we need your...
All right. There's not much to say about that besides companies have been recording record profits for quite a while now. It's such a huge issue when companies are demanding people to go work and they're also recording record profits. I mean, I imagine that a lot of these people had like 50-year leases on their buildings, got them for super cheap, and then realized that, oh, we have a whole bunch of office space that we can't back out of. Stupid.
We're better when we're together, and we need to be our best to crush our competition.
We have been slow in getting back with some people.
I don't have much else to say about that besides just kind of cringy.
That's about to change.
Your manager will be in touch with you shortly about how this will be implemented and tracked.
Thank you, team. I want to leave you with this.
The longer that this video goes on, the more of like a backhanded slap to the face it feels. Your manager will be in contact with you shortly. I mean, I'm already not a huge fan of working for companies. It's why I didn't do it for very long, and that's why I started my business right away. And it's just a little bit more so annoying to hear higher-ups at the companies treat everyone like children.
We aren't asking or negotiating at this point. We're informing of how we need to work together going forward. It's, again, for the simple reason that great companies are built by great people working together.
He says thank you, and then he goes, we're not asking. We're not informing you. We're telling you. This is how it's going to be. You don't have a choice in this. You don't have a say. You might have enjoyed your life working from home, but that's all going to change now. We don't like you enjoying your life.
And seeing each other eye to eye in tackling the big task. Thank you in advance for your help.
Oh, I mean, props to the video editor. They really tried the best that they can with what they had. There's some pretty alright B-roll in here. I wasn't a huge fan of that, crushing the competition. But like, ready to join, no one else is here, everyone is in person now. Alright, that's some pretty good B-roll. It's still extremely cringy, and it really just is not getting the proper vibe across. It's getting the point across. I'm so glad that's over. I mean, with such the horrible response to this backlash, the fact that WebMD came out and deleted the video, and, it's still going viral, it really helps that employees are sticking it to their employers and saying, hey, when you release videos like this, it makes me not want to work for you. So then you're going to have good employers come in and go, hey, we noticed that work from home is really good and lucrative and viable. We're going to keep doing that more often. We're suffering through a time of companies coming back and saying that there is no work from home, but there's a rise in companies who realize that work from home is just good all around, especially for people like me. If I'm ever lucky enough to expand my business to the point that I can hire other people, we're working from home. So that's the WebMD video, and it's just horrible. I mean, I understand why it's going viral. It's just so bad. Leave a comment down below on what you think the absolute worst thing in this video is. I'm Noah. I normally give podcasting advice. I create podcasts in old-time radio, and I help people tell their stories. So, if you're interested, feel free to keep watching our content.